Welcome back to the tournament, where tonight we will tip off the Elite Eight action with a third-round matchup between the 8th-seeded Miami Heat and the 17th-seeded Golden State Warriors. The winner will advance to the Final Four to play either the Toronto Raptors or the Orlando Magic. For the Miami Heat, in the second round, they opened up a third-quarter lead and then held on to a win against the Bucks in the round of 16. They got a huge game out of Alonzo Mourning against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it doesn't get any easier today on the inside for Alonzo as he's going up against Wilt Chamberlain. The difference is Golden State doesn't lean as heavily on inside scoring, so it will be incumbent on the perimeter defenders to limit Golden State's looks from the outside. Golden State did not blink in the face of the challenge of taking down the tournament's overall number 1 seed as they knocked off the Spurs in San Antonio. They got a huge scoring game from Klay and Steph, and Kevin Durant also racked up a triple-double. And it's a team that's primarily known for offense. How well can they handle the wing players for the Miami Heat? Let's get you right to tip-off in this one.
So Golden State will get the first possession. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Wade. Jacks up a 3. Chamberlain pulls in. Here's Barry. Check by James. No luck on that one.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Barry. Check by James. Goes up at the elbow. And that one's good. Barry.
And that gets us rolling. Oof, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Tonight should be a great game.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open teammate.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Thompson lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Chamberlain. Outside Durant. Right wing. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Wade. James outside. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wade is a strong shoe guard. I mean, he's exceptional at fighting through whatever the D throws at him.
From LeBron James.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. No good from outside. Miami trailing. Tries the spin move. Back to James. Knocks it loose. Here's Barry. Check by James. The 3 from Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If you do it better than Curry, the range of his shooting is practically in a league of his own.
Outside Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Maybe the last guy on the floor you want going to the line. Klay's a great foul shooter.
Shooting for Golden State, Klay Thompson. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
At the epic 2019 Final Series, Klay Thompson, remember this? He was unreal for the Warriors. He scored 26 a game. He shot 58% from 3 land. Such a shame he got hurt in Game 6.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's James. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Wade. And here's Hardaway. He's covered by Curry. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5.
Well, the anticipation, the angles Klay takes defensively, really impressive. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Curry passes to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. And so here is Miami, trailing by 4. Wade misses.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Curry, no good. Curry's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Wade. Here's Bosh. There's the screen. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. James. Again, the Heat misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Durant. To the wing on the left. Here's Barry. The rebound by Bosh. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tipped away. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. And he makes it. James has gotten a second bucket on the night.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Barry misses. Now Hardaway. James, a screen on Curry. Pass to Mourning. Here's James. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Barry. Now here's Durant. From the paint. It's good. Off the glass.
That's unacceptable defense right there. Point blank. You're going to give Durant that type of position? Okay. Good luck.
Pass to Mourning. James outside. To the inside. It's blocked. Over to the wing. Chamberlain, no good.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the lay.
Back to Hardaway. Here's Wade. Barry pulls it in.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wade. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Timeout for Golden State. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. And he drives in. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
Kevin Durant. 1.
One shot.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 5-point game. Knocked loose. Hardaway, the pass to James. Back to Hardaway. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway with it. He's covered by Curry. Hardaway's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Miami. Curry against Hardaway. On the take. Tries again. Mullen can't get it to go. Pass to Wade. Chamberlain pulls it in.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Thompson against Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. That's tipped. James with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Shot's good by James.
James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
Pass to Mullen. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
To the paint. Mourning. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Chamberlain. James with the ball. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Everything looked good until the finish.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
2 loud points from the Slim Reaper.
Pass to Wade. There's the 3. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Timeout for Golden State. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Warriors trailing. Outside Davis. Pass to Hardaway. Launches a three. The shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Dragic outside.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left in the opening quarter. There's a screen, and Dragic, here we go. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Thurman. And here's Davis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Three-pointer. Jones misses. Here's Golden State. Here's Thurman. For three, Hardaway connects from downtown. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Dragic against Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it from 18. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
What a shot from Dragic. His mechanics are so strong. Those mid-range buckets are easy money for him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Miami trailing. They've got Goran Dragic. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jones in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Dragic.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
Pass to Thurman. There's Davis with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Now here's Adebayo. Green covering. Here's O'Neal. And it's blocked. Davis against Butler. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's Dragic with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Adebayo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Back to Dragic. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo, a screen on Hardaway. Jones, off target with the 3. Pass to Hardaway. No one near him. And he gets the jumper to drop. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Your Miami Heat Pacers.
the Heat making a change here. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Thurman. Outside. Green. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Green. Hardaway's got 8. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And he lobs it up top. And it's Butler with the jam.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Bad shot selections. Well, it's some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And the Heat with some changes. LeBron comes in for Butler, and it's Wade in for Jones. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Curry. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Smart dish by Durant. Giving it away to a guy with the quality.
Here's James. The Warriors pull it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Wade. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Thurman. He got a piece of it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Warriors over the team.
Shot from the inbound. Blocked! Pass to Wade. With the 10-footer. And that one's long. The Warriors leading. Durant finds Curry. Takes it inside, and down it goes. 2 points. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
With the quickness of Curry, I mean, he makes quick decisions, decisive reads, and knowing precisely when the knife inside.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's James. And there's a pick. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. James has got 8. James has gone 4 for 9 from the field. Thompson outside. And it's rejected. Pass to Hardaway. Hauled in by Curry. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Durant. Up and over Hardaway. Durant's shot is off. Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Wade. Looking to end this cold spell. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. And here are the Warriors now. And there's the screen. He takes it in, and it's Miami with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And slam dunk by James.
Yo, fellas, you feel that? It's like a mini earthquake when LeBron slams rocking the floor.
Hardaway against Curry. Off the mark there with a 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now, here is James. 10 points for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They set a pick to the inside, outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And Golden State leads by 5.
And you know Kevin Durant commands so much attention coming off the pick, and rightfully so. But then the court vision and passing, he just leaves the D helpless.
Now, here is James. Pass to Wade. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Screen by Durant. Curry passes to Durant. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Lots of room. Connects. The jumper drops.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
Here's James. For 3, Hardaway. Warriors with the rebound.
No, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Going inside. And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game.
I love the determination. Wade is not letting the aggressive defender deter him. I mean, you got to admire his persistence on this drive.
And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Warriors substitution. Wilt Chamberlain.
Thompson outside. Pass to Barry. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Wilt Chamberlain. 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Barry. Pass to Chamberlain. To the wing, right side. Outside Curry. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Bosh. To the right side. Drives to the hoop. The 3. Count counted from distance.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Thompson. From the stripe. The rebound by Bosh. Thompson's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Now Hardaway. He's covered by Curry. They get it again. Back to James. Hardaway on the wing. They set the pick. Shoots over Curry. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
That one falls. And the Heat with possession. Pass to Wade. The teardrop. It's deflected. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Thompson. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So on the floor for Golden State. Pass to James. To the inside. Here's Mourning. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Unable to get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. It's James with the drive. Got a hand on it. Durant, the pass to Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
I've seen smaller guys who are afraid of the contact. Sometimes Steph, he invites it.
Golden State, Stephen Curry, 2.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, he's a soft-spoken leader. I mean, Curry lets his play do the talking. I mean, I love how he lets the game come to him so naturally.
He's perfect from the line this time. Miami trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wade, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wade really gets up. He has a nice vertical. He can really get up and handle it.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Curry, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 16 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
They get the rebound. Wade misses. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
On defense, the Heat. They trail by 7. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
With all the attention that Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
James up top. 12 points for him. That one's wide left. A score here where he'll build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
Shots good by Thompson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Curry passes to Thompson. Misses the 3. Hardaway against Curry. Hardaway, the pass to James. From the top of the key, and again it's Miami converting.
And these are James' type of shots. He makes these consistent. You got to D him up from there.
Outside Durant. Pass to Mullen from the baseline. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Hardaway from deep. Mourning. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Here's Mullen. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
They set the screen. Shoots from 14. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Here's Chamberlain, just 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Curry's got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Bosh, guarded by Durant. And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second-chance shots.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Hardaway. Curry against Dragic. Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
This is something Klay works on all the time. Readies himself to fire once he catches it.
And they pick up 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Durant, the pass to Curry, and Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Hardaway on the wing. Here's the pick. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Team foul number 4.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
That one's good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits away. Miami trail. Here's Wade. 13 points in the game. O'Neal misses.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Green. Hardaway on the wing. Defended by Dragic. The outside leaner. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Now here's Dragic to the paint. And stolen by Hardaway. In transition, here come the Warriors. Davis, that's good.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
And so here is Miami. It's a 10-point game. Now here is James. The D's right on him. Will it go? 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Green. Outside Davis. To the middle. Chamberlain gets the bucket. He has 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Different look for Miami. Jimmy Butler's checked in for James, and it's Smith in for Wade. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's O'Neal.
Now at the line, Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no luck that time either. Here's Golden State. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Davis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Green finds Hardaway. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Smith passes to Dragic. Adebayo, a screen on Davis. Down low. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got his first points of the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
The 3. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. Dragic outside. For 3, Smith drains the triple. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Green. And he can't answer back with 3-pointer offline. And it's Miami's ball, trailing by 10. Pass to O'Neal. Dragic with it. Now Butler. From deep 3-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .144 left in the 3rd quarter. Hardaway finds Davis. To the paint. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Some people call Draymond dirty. I say for sure sneaky, using the quick pump fake to draw the foul.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, and for Draymond, defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
And both free throws good for Green.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Hardaway against Smith. Pass to Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Smith. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Davis with it. Pass to Thurman. 56 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Inside. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Such a wide open look. Davis has got 10 points.
And this is one thing that makes Draymond so unique. A big man who passes it so well.
Pass to Dragic. Miami, no good that time either. And so it's Golden State with it. Elbow shot on the way. That one a little long. Smith against Davis. Dragic outside. Adebayo, a screen on Hardaway. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Check by James. 2 points. That one goes.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the inside. Fires top of the key. Mourning misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And Bosh gets it to go.
Look, Wade is a great passer at the two spot. He shreds the defense with his dime drop.
Outside Durant. Here's Mullen. Check by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shoots from 12. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Mourning. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped. Outside Curry to the paint. Chamberlain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's James on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Misses the jumper. Smooth sailing for Golden State. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Mullen. Check by James. The three from Thompson. Rebounded by Mourning. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bosh. Here's James. Nice touch on the shot from close range. James has got 20 points.
Honestly, guys, I feel lucky getting to watch LeBron tonight. This is a vintage performance.
Thompson with it from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. And Golden State leads by 20.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Gangster.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
That one drops for him. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nimble move by Thompson to beat the contact. The defender couldn't keep up with him.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here is James. Pass to Bosh. Here's Mourning. 6 to shoot with the fadeaway. The bank shot, no good.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Wade misses. Here's State. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Mullen. Miami grabs the miss. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And he'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Now here's Hardaway. And the shot goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
For 3, James. It's hauled in by Mullen. And here are the Warriors now. Durant, the pass to Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Mullen. Over James. Off target on the 15-footer.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Wade. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Mullen. Check by James. Thompson outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the middle. Here's Bosh. The Warriors pull it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry with it. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. There's the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Warriors substitution. Rick Barry.
Here's James. Pass to Bosh. They set the pick for 3. Hardaway. Chamberlain pulls it in. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Down low. Intercepted. James, right side. Pass to Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Here's Bosh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mourning. Swatted away.
Warriors ball.
Here's Golden State. They have a 19-point lead. Thompson left side. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Durant. The three is up. Rebounded by Mourning. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Bosh. Miami, no good that time either.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
They get it back. And it's Miami's ball. 19-point game. No good there with a step-back J. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Shot to end the cold streak. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 21.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Now here's Hardaway. Knocks down the long J.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Wade. With the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Look at the shifty nature of Wade's game. I mean, it's just terrific. You know he loves catching the D by surprise with that little.
Here's Barry. Now Curry. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Chamberlain. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to Barry. And here's Curry, defended by Hardaway. Curry passes to Durant. The rebound by Bosh. And it's Miami's ball. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 7 now in this quarter. A minute 6 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Drops in the 3. And Golden State leads by 18.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory with all the hard work they put in tonight.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Curry, no good. Curry against Hardaway. Pass to Wade. Here's Bosh. 4 on the cork. From deep 3-point range, Chamberlain pulls it in. Outside Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
Tough second half for the Heat in this one as they go down in Miami. LeBron James finished with 22 points and also added 10 rebounds and 5 assists. Dwyane Wade went for 19 points, 5 rebounds and 6 assists, but he only shot 9 of 27 from the floor. Alonzo Mourning came back down to earth a little bit after playing an outstanding game in the Sweet 16. He finishes with only 8 points, but he did contribute 19 rebounds. Meanwhile, for the Golden State Warriors, they once again had excellent guard play, which has carried them throughout this entire tournament. Klay Thompson went off for 29 points to lead all scorers. Steph Curry added 21 with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Wilt Chamberlain only scored 10 points, but his presence was definitely felt elsewhere as he pulled down 20 rebounds, and he also had 9 blocked shots. If you are watching the tournament in order, check out the Raptors versus Magic after this to see who the Warriors will play in their next game. Or if you are following the Warriors' journey, head on over to game 27 in the linked playlist. Thanks for watching.